Phillies vs. Mets. Zack Wheeler. Philadelphia. Not often does the most important player throw the very first pitch of the series. But here we are. The Phillies flirted with baseball's best record all year, but stumbled in the second half. Their star-studded lineup can erupt at any moment, yet they face the risks inherent in a short series after a layoff. Meanwhile, the Mets arrive at Citizens Bank Park, buoyed by Pete Alonso's miraculous home run in Game 3 of the Wild Card Series at Milwaukee, capping off a stretch of about 100 games where their vibes are immaculate. The challenge now, 4 games in 3 days to advance to the next round. It's Wheeler's job to ensure their adrenaline finally runs out. With number 3 starter Ranger Suarez pushed to the back of the rotation due to health and performance issues, and number 2 starter Aaron Nola moved to Game 3 so Christopher Sanchez can pitch at home, the Phillies are slightly out of sorts for a team that won 95 games. Wheeler is their closest thing to a sure bet, boasting a 1.89 ERA in his last 11 starts, giving up 2 runs or less in each of them. He needs to deliver in Game 1, otherwise the Mets might just believe they're hot again. Dodgers vs. Padres. Teoscar Hernández. Lele. The Dodgers lineup features an array of superstars alongside some intriguing questions. How will Shohei Ohtani fare in his postseason debut? Can Mookie Betts erase the memory of his 0-for-11 showing in the 23 ALDS? Will Freddie Freeman rebound from a 1-for-10 performance while dealing with an ankle sprain? Amidst all this, Hernández stands out. This all-star hitter slugged 37 home runs this season, racking up an .840 OPS. While it's a sweet gig batting behind Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman, Hernández has made the most of his opportunities. In his last postseason series, he hit 2 homers for Toronto, but is just 1-for-14 otherwise in the playoffs. Furthermore, he's 1-for-11 in his career against Padres ace Dylan Cease, who is set to start Game 1 and could also pitch a potential Game 5. Small sample sizes aside, the pressure is on. The Dodgers enjoy home field advantage but lost their last 3 games of the 2022 NLDS, 2 at a raucous Petco Park. They need to hold serve at Dodger Stadium, particularly since their back-end rotation is even more troubling than the front. Hernández running into a few balls could ease the burden on others, especially if they get on base ahead of him. Yankees vs. Royals. Austin Wells, New York. Would you pitch to Aaron Judge in a closely contested playoff game? Some have tried and survived, while others have not. The Houston Astros held Judge to 1 hit in 16 at-bats during the 2022 AL Championship Series, just weeks after he set an AL record with 62 home runs. Judge's career playoff line of .211, 310, 462 pales in comparison to his remarkable .358, 701 this season. With 58 homers, he's primed to secure another AL MVP plaque, and he has already tallied 13 postseason home runs in 171 The Royals may opt to let the Yankees supporting cast, excluding Judge and Juan Soto, try to beat them. Enter Wells. Since August 30th, the rookie catcher has frequently batted cleanup behind Judge, but he struggled, hitting just .148 with 21 strikeouts in 92 plate appearances. Wells doesn't need to punish the Royals for pitching around Judge, but his competitive at-bats will be vital in forcing Kansas City to tap into their bullpen sooner than they'd prefer. Beau Brieske, Detroit. Guardians vs. Tigers. It's time to get a bit unconventional for this series, with only one dominant starter looming over this AL Central matchup, and Tarik Skubal not pitching until Game 2. After his success in the Wild Card Series, both teams will rely on their strong bullpens. This gives the Tigers an edge. They've thrived in this role for the past 2 months, easily sweeping the Astros, while their bullpen surrendered just 1 run. Brieske has emerged as a key asset for Detroit. When closer Jason Foley struggled to close out a game against Houston, Brieske came in and secured the final 2 outs. In the following game, he entered with 1 out and one on in a scoreless fifth inning, recording 4 outs while allowing just 1 walk. Brieske's versatility was on display as he started 5 games in September and maintained a stellar 1.06 ERA in 17 innings. Keep a close watch on him, as his performance could potentially shape the crucial moments in the series.